Welcome back, guys, to Remax episode 28. This is part 2 of the episode. We're going to be talking about a few more community items, and then we're going to go on to your questions. So make sure to go on Reddit and ask. What's up, guys? You guys are so quiet.
Wait, what?
Okay, I wasn't...
Man, I felt a bit offended. I didn't know what to say.
Oh, well, you know. I'm sure the Indians are offended that they had Dubai for a second. Xeno. Alright, so IEM Katowice, apparently, they announced the qualifiers and everything. Also, the prize distribution. Last year was a winner takes all, and now it's more divided. So first place, almost 70,000. Second place, 15. Harstem, do you think you're gonna win?
Yes.
Yes? Like, you're not... Are you gonna go to the BYOC, or no, not BYOC, are you gonna go to the offline qualifiers?
No. Is there even offline qualifiers?
There's online and offline.
Why would I? I'm gonna qualify online. I don't want to go there and then qualify.
Why don't you want to go to Poland, Kevin?
Like, if I lose. I wouldn't mind going to Poland, but
okay.
I just hate traveling and then losing.
So you're... Okay.
So you hate traveling?
So you're open to going to the offline portion if you don't qualify online?
Man, how do I know? Why are you asking all these questions?
Because you're in a talk show, Kevin.
Yeah, it's a talk show.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to see. Maybe I'll go.
Okay.
Depends what shape I'm in, you know? I can't say that I'll be in great shape in 1 month. If it would be right now, I don't think I would. It would be useful to go to the offline portion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's the number for your shape? Like, how much do you have to be able to bench for you to consider good shape to go?
Well, a lot more than I do now.
Okay.
Alright. Have you guys watched the 2v2 tournament from Rifkin? I think it was played last night. I want to ask to Xenocider, I know you played a lot of 2v2s with Suppi back when there was back when EG was a team, you know, and you guys were playing in the Shotcraft.
Back when EG was a team. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are like a bunch of like lone wolves, you know. The pack has been disbanded.
I don't know.
Ibo and Sadvi are still pretty good friends.
I'm great friends with everybody on EG.
Yeah.
It's a team environment. What are you talking
That's
about,
a weird
desRow?
statement to make, desRow.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you trying to say,
Why would you do
desRow?
that? Yeah.
Alright. Well, yeah, my point is, you know, back when you had to play 2v2s, how did you really enjoy it? Do you think it's something that can be, like, that have a little bit of balance, a little bit of metagame? Is it, like, stupid? Is it good? Is it fun? What is it?
Yeah, I mean, me and Suppi are the best 2v2 team in the world, undisputed. So, I don't know, 2v2 is getting a little bit too easy, never losing. I think now that people are getting into 2v2 a bit more with Rifkin's new tournament, I hope that me and Suppi can find a challenge, but it's definitely hard, you know. But maybe, I don't know, I think the 2v2 metagame actually adapts pretty quickly because you have the really early rush builds, and then you have the macro builds that counter the rush builds, and then you have the really greedy builds that counter the macro builds, and it goes to the pretty high extremes in the 2v2s. So I think it has a lot of potential to be extremely varied in how the games end up playing out. And since there's so many different openers, I think it can be really fresh. I actually really like 2v2, so I hope if there is a 2v2 scene that emerges, I mean, I'd be more than willing to take the free money.
Yeah? Okay. So none of you have watched any of the games last night?
No.
I think I watched parting 1v2 Cats and Hydra. That's it.
Yeah, but I was reading on Reddit that apparently that's a common scenario in 2v2s because like you have like two guys rushing one and then the other like is untouched and can make a comeback.
I mean, it was a 30-minute game, so
Oh.
it was yeah, on one hand they were at even supply at the same time, but that doesn't really change that he did have to 1v2 for 30 minutes, so or not 30 minutes. His ally died like, I don't know, sometime early in, so
Yeah, that is pretty badass. If for those of you that did not watch it, they're running a rebroadcast right now, and well, I guess if you did not watch it, I would be a jerk for me to say Teja and Revival won 3-0 over True and Patience. So yeah, there's that. Next up, oh yeah, no, hold on, someone was asking on Reddit, and this is about this topic. Do you think it would make sense because I run a weekly tournament and Lycan does as well, so he says, you think it would make sense for either you or Lycan to add a 2v2 component to your weekly league? Watching 2v2 tourney yesterday was a lot of fun, and having regular 2v2 league would be refreshing and allow for an actual 2v2 metagame. Mini, I saw you nod your head.
No, like that's a no, man. I don't think that would be a good idea at all.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think 2v2s are cool if you see pro gamers just try it, but something that would be like in a team league, I can kind of agree, even though a lot of people think like it's a waste of a match. But outside of those like special times where you get like base rate to organize something, or you get a team league to add 2v2, I think something regular wouldn't be successful at all. So
Maybe
Yeah.
if you could do it once a month, it would be alright. Yeah?
That's
Yeah.
too much, man. That's too much.
yeah.
Yeah, whenever players like Lily Canine can win, like, you know, it's like there's something. No, it's not something that should happen.
What do you have against Little Cannon, man?
Nothing, just Lily Canine, you know, and 2v2 now, man. No, I don't like it one bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yesterday, Rotterdam, Todd, and the Muslim had a very long stream where they were running matches on the balanced test map, which basically is, you know, the PDD has less time. From the Raven, and the Swarmhost are totally changed with the Flying Locust. Harstem, you got 360 surround no scope by Snoot. How did it feel?
Your questions today are on point, desRow. Holy shit. Wow, how did it feel? Like, I don't know. It felt like I thought I was winning that game so hard, man. The new locusts are so bad. Like, it's really sick. They should change that. They should not be only able to fly. They seem horrible. Like, they didn't do any damage every time. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna A move in and win this game. But Snoot actually made a nice surround, and I lost that game. And then the third game I tried something dumb, so I lost that as well. But in the first
yeah.
game, I think it showed pretty well how bad the new locusts are against Protoss. It's really insane. The way, like, it's just, they're so bad. I love it.
And they can get stormed too, right? Like
No
the
clue, man.
flying.
I didn't even need that shit. Like, I just A moved with Colossi through the series. Yeah,
I see.
it was really sick. I was so surprised how bad they were. Because I thought they would, you know, fucking fly in and kill your shit, but they're kind of slow. And once they fly in, they have like some kind of weird cooldown where they don't shoot the first time. So basically you swipe them before they get the chance to shoot. So they don't do any damage, and then you just keep on walking on. It's like, lol.
Yeah. What
And
about?
that's what I did.
Yeah.
And then he fucking surrounded me from, yeah, all sides. I was so surprised, man. Because this game, right? It's Catalina as well. This map's already horrible for Swarmhost in general. So I'm like walking in. I think I have like 9 Colossi. I don't have any ground army, but I have like 4 Void Rays flying around. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna walk over him like I've been doing all game. Yeah, surrounds me. And he blinding clouds on top of my army as well. Because if he wouldn't have blinding clouded, my Colossi still would have shot them all because they're shit. Yeah, that's actually it. I don't have much more to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's nice against mech though. Against really stupid mech players because you can fly over edges.
Okay. Yeah.
And they
So,
look cool because they're quick.
so you watched some of the TVZs, right? I think it was Goody that got like smashed
Yeah.
by Snoot, right?
I mean, that's my
Yeah,
team
but
because
that's-
Snoot's like
yeah.
10 times better than Goody, though.
Who?
Well, I respectfully disagree, but that's all I have to say.
I think there's. I don't know. And just like Snoot's like 10 times better than Goody. You should never like lose to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Matter of opinion. But
Yeah. So, what you think? Goody's good, Xeno?
yeah,
You really think he's like really, really good?
yeah, top 5 German Terran player right now.
He's at least top 7 German Terran player, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
who are in the running for that? Marine.
Well,
Lord?
we have Hero Marine.
Air Marine.
Marine Lord is
Well,
French. Fuck,
Yeah. I've
Marine
lost my
Lord as
passion.
well. He's,
Yeah.
We
he's
got
currently
Hero
defeated.
Marine,
Kaup.
Kras, Kaup.
Kaup.
Then we got like 4 other in like High Master League, and then we have Goody.
All right. So,
Did I
Yeah,
list like
first.
good German Terran now? No, I didn't, right?
Trust.
Yeah, so the cross.
Oh, yeah, cross scope, Hero Marine.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts
Yeah.
on the new Swarm?
Like, I heard Roof has a pretty good off race as well, so we might want to put him up there.
Yeah.
What about your thoughts on the new Swarmhost, Victor, Mini?
I haven't played with them, but like I've watched all the show matches of the new stuff, and I agree with Kevin. They look really weak. Like I watched some Nathaniel's show match as well with like Patranos versus Aegus, and they looked really weak there as well.
Naruto.
Oh, Naruto.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, from Take TV, yeah.
Poor goodie, man.
Shimon. MTO EU Shimon, rank 159 on the EU ladder right now.
Oh, yeah, I can't forget about Fimo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it, sorry.
Well,
This
like, can Cloud be counted as a German? He played in DPS.
The Muslim played EPS as well.
Yeah. Yeah, like, we might be looking at the top 10 here.
Nah, jokes aside, good is actually quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's good.
With Mech, but
Yeah, I
If Meg wasn't
never
pushed.
disagreed.
Okay.
he's kind of okay, yeah. It's painful to admit, but yeah.
I remember you losing to him and DMing him, and he was on Reddit, man. I just remembered now. Is
Wow.
the salt still real?
Yeah, you was and it also was a red.
Yeah.
You remember
Stay
that?
classy. Never gonna
Stay
forget that
classy,
one, man.
Miniraser.
Yeah.
Poor
For the
Mini.
fans out there.
Like, there's so many dicks on the ladder, and just Mini always gets caught, man. Poor
Yeah,
Mini.
well,
Mini and
Oh,
Fire.
wait, are we talking about Mini getting caught for BMing?
Yes.
But desRow.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, so many people are assholes, but he's the one that always is under fire, you know?
yeah, I don't know.
The guy recently.
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah.
Yeah, you
I-
got caught.
I
You
remember.
began- and that
This
was
is-
you tried to play it off like I was trying to throw him off his game. Like,
Yeah, like,
no, you were a
The
douchebag.
dumbest shit I have
Yeah.
ever read in my
Yeah.
life. Tactical BM. I'm just like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, reading that made me drop IQ. Like,
Yeah, oh god.
Alright.
Like, I remember in one was the Iron Squid qualifier, like, Firekick just took a break for like 15 minutes and never came back. This was as dumb as that, desRow.
You know, well, you
Yeah.
know. You know.
Yeah, that's like me sending mini snaps of me shirtless in the middle of the game to throw him off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
doesn't make sense, desRow.
Yeah.
Remember,
makes sense.
LiveZerg used to sometimes pause to make it harder to micro. Like,
He
pause.
did this against me in a tournament.
Really?
Yeah,
That's.
This
But
was
he
a long
cheated.
time ago. Yeah.
yeah, but he doesn't play anymore, I think.
He was such a nice guy when I lived with him in Poland. He
Yeah, I
never
liked
did
him
that.
a lot as well. Really.
Yeah, that's
He was
because he's
good.
like 45 kilos, man. Like, if he pissed you off, man, we would have no more LiveZerg on the European class.
Oh, rip. Yeah, it seems like every show, guys, I always have people keep me honest. Fuck you, Harstem. Yeah, that's basically all the topics we've had. So we're gonna go into the questions. If you have any questions, go on Reddit. I'm reading through the thread. Let me ask my Patreon people if they have any questions.
Or Twitch chat. I
Oh,
also
apparently
did-
there's no offline qualifier for IEM Katowice. So if you fuck it up, you're not going anywhere, Harstem. Rip.
Yeah, but if you don't make the EU qualifier for IEM Katowice, how are you going to do well in the actual tournament?
Yeah, very good point.
Well, then again, but the Koreans are quite a bit worse than the Europeans, so on the other,
My man.
I mean, then the Europeans are quite a way worse than the NA players, so it's okay. There needs to be somebody to take second place.
Exactly. Second place still gets a shit ton of money, so I'd be fine with that as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you made a lot
That's
of money.
why we're
from
in esports.
this.
Oops.
Yeah, that's why.
So what are we doing, desRow?
We're doing the questions. I was just letting you guys finish with the banter, man.
Yeah.
Let the
Quality
personality
chat.
chat be the personality here, you know?
I saw a great question in the chat.
No, we're not doing the chat, man. We're not.
No, but
Well,
like,
why?
this is a fucking important question.
Alright, you only get one. Let's go.
Naniwa.
Yeah.
Naniwa has some good questions.
Yeah, this is a good question. This
Then-
one's for you, desRow.
You can ask it. Let's go.
None of SC2 asks, what do you think about Madlisk and Queenie both casting for eSport SM, desRow?
I think, well, you know, it's like, was it Beyonce? Beyonce and Nicki Minaj on American Idol, and then they keep fighting with each other, like in between, during like their time judging. It's gonna be the same. Madalisk and Queenie are gonna like pull their hair out, and they're gonna like be super catty. It'll be super interesting. They're doing it for the viewers, man.
Are you saying that they're gonna do that just because they're girls?
No, because there's.
The women
there's
can't
bad...
do anything else?
No, because there's bad blood, man.
Why?
What makes you say that?
Can we share the drama with us?
You didn't know the drama? Fucking Medalist called, complained about Protoss when Queenie was playing, like, Phoenix Colossus PvZ. It's, like, the most standard shit you can ever do. You know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's the bad blood, is Queenie beat Medalist in the qualifier or something. And then Medalist was mad. What's the reaction here, guys? I'm just saying what happened.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make the connection. So because Madalisk doesn't like Protoss,
yeah.
She's
You think they're gonna fight?
Yeah.
Well, I hope so. I mean, that's probably
they
that's probably.
So what you're saying?
No.
No. Wait, let me clarify then. So because I complain about Protoss, you think that me and Kevin are gonna get a fight?
No, I'm just saying, like.
I think what's the similarity between Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey and these two? Is just because they're women?
No, they didn't like each other, so it was a lot of
They complained about.
It's all about the entertainment, man. It's like reality TV, you know.
Well, I have a bomb to drop for you, Desro. They're not even casting the same game. How would they fight?
Well, you didn't give me the context, motherfucker.
Well,
Am I
I
supposed
thought
to
you
know?
followed esports, man.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm Swedish. I'm sorry.
What?
That's a fucking
What
yoke.
accent was
What
that?
that's a fucking yoke. All right. All right. Anyway, moving on to the Reddit questions. These guys, I swear. Can you talk about your prediction for WCS and what do you think foreigners like Naniwa and Snood stand a chance against Hydra, 4GG, Polt, and Violet? Kevin, my man.
Yeah.
Do you think Snood and Naniwa can do it?
Yeah. I've been thinking about this, right?
Yes.
Nani has always been sick at preparing shit, yeah?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Was that his strength?
Yeah, I think I remember one time in an interview said that you would beat him easy if you didn't have time to prepare.
Never happened. I think he's very good. Let me finish, boys. I think Nani's very good at preparing, and he already has a. He's still, even after not playing for a year, I was very surprised how high his level was. So I think he's gonna do very well. I think it's gonna be just as before, actually. If he has like 1 or 2 more months where he actually plays a lot, I think it's gonna be. I'm not saying winning WCS, but it's gonna get very far. Snoot looked very dominant as well in his group. I wasn't too sure about Snoot for a bit, but when I saw him play in his WCS group, he looked like the Snoot we know, basically not having any trouble with most foreigners and just stomping over them. So yeah, I think they have very good chances against Hydra and 4GG, I guess.
Yeah, you don't think Polt and Violet are...
I think Violet is on a different level than Hydra
the rest?
and 4GG. I'm not sure about Polt. I don't know.
I think Polt was in prime condition like a few WCSs ago, but I think he's gone a little bit down in terms of conditions. He's not as good as he used to be. He's still obviously very good, but he's not like unbeatable, which is what a lot of people thought he was a few seasons ago. So it's actually, I think it's possible for Snoot and Naniwa and Major, of course, and Bunny, and Kane, and Happy, and Targa, and Pig.
Yeah, no, but then again, like, Naniwa's been like a little bit of a sellout, streaming a lot and practicing a lot. You think he still can make it happen?
Well, I think Naniwa's been a role player for a long time, so I don't think anything's changed.
Can you explain to the audience what being a role player means?
Well, you're like playing a role. You know what I mean?
Why don't you do? You're a role player, desRow.
Well, you playing a role of what exactly, Lebo?
Wait, what?
What role is he playing? Like?
Well, I'm not sure. I think we should bring in Naniwa to the call to explain.
Well, if Naniwa wants to come on the call,
I'm pretty sure he wants to come.
I also have a thing to say about
if Twitch chat
WCS
wants Naniwa to join the call, please type
Xeno's mom
Call
is...
Naniwa with like the hand, you know.
Type exclamation mark help if you want Naniwa to join the call right now.
all right.
Like, So about Snood's chances in WCS, you know,
Yes.
sometimes Snood can be really good. Like he can beat some Koreans. Like he can beat some top level Koreans, you know. But every WCS season, he's lost to a shit player like Mayor Harstem, and he hasn't done that so far. So we still have that ahead of us.
Nice. Oh,
So
so
I
you.
could see like Firecake and some other clown knocking him if he
Mhm.
gets unlucky. His weakness is bad players, I think. Because me
Oh.
and Kevin get him quite a bit.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Xeno, were you? Oh, you guys. Well, he didn't say if he wanted to come. Why? Who added him, guys?
Well, we give him the option, right? So if he wants to come, he can join.
Yeah, but now my overlays, man.
Oh wait, what happened?
Shit.
I'm
No.
sure
Okay.
the
Well,
stream is devastated.
well, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Next question. Xeno, hold on, my overlays, he didn't answer. Rip. Xeno, where have you been? You must be graduating Hearthstone soon, high school soon, right?
Hearthstone.
Wait,
What is your passion?
It's the same letters, man. What are your plans for StarCraft 2 in your future? Can you make time for becoming the best American Terran now that QXC is on hiatus?
Yeah, I'm graduating high school in 3 months from now.
Nice.
What are my plans for StarCraft 2 in the future? It's kind of undetermined right now. I don't know what I want to do. I could go to college next year, or I could take a year off. I think taking a year off is quite unlikely, but still a possibility. I have some time to decide where college admissions are coming through for the next month, so I'll be thinking about that. I actually thought for WCS I was in really good form, so I was almost 100% sure that I could beat Violet, but things didn't end up going my way. And I think ultimately what it comes down to for being the best at something is that you have to have the results to show for it. So even if I'm doing well in practice or whatever, it doesn't really matter. So I hope that I can do better next season, obviously. And yeah, if I happen to perform to the level that QXC was performing before his hiatus, then maybe I can usurp that title. But until then, we'll see. I mean, I don't think there are any other American Terrans besides me.
Masa.
Moss is not American.
What?
He's not?
Well,
No.
yeah, no, he's Korean. But what about Intense?
No, I
He's
mean,
Canadian,
Canadian.
desRow, please,
Oh.
man. Come on.
Yeah,
That's pretty
intense.
racist.
Yeah.
What would you say, Libu is American or?
Well, no, but the thing is, Masa like came here like I don't know to study, so it's different. Like you can say like Libo is like Chinese American, but you can't really. I don't know if Masa identifies himself as a Korean Canadian. You know.
But you thought you would make that call for him. He's a Korean.
All right. So anyway, what about Intense, Xenocider?
I just think that since NA is such a strong region right now, obviously the best of the three, that it's really hard to become the best in NA. You know what I mean? It's the most competitive. So I'll just have to practice hard so I can take that title. I'll be back next season.
All right. Thank you for the question. Thank you, Minnie, for being an asshole. What other questions do we have? Do any of the guests, and desRow too, make a special, interesting, efficient use of camera locations that they could share with us? Xeno. Combine the both, man. Xeno.
I mean, the only thing I do is for Terran, you can't really rally to your army in a lot of scenarios, so I like to rally outside of my natural into like my natural ramp on some maps, if there is a ramp, and then I hotkey that as space. So every time I want to pick up reinforcements, I just press space and then grab the units and reinforce my army, and I found that helps a lot.
Did you pick that up from Innovation?
I think I've had that for a long time, so no.
Okay. What about you, Harstem? Any special camera locations?
Camera location.
Yeah.
On my bases, yeah.
Nothing fancy, nothing special? Proxy panon, anything?
That's fucking stupid, isn't it?
Alright. What about you, Minnie?
No, I like to put them on my bases.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit like Xeno for me, I use spacebar for proxy panon. I find it useful, so you don't like wiggle the mouse around for to go to the proxy panon. But as Harstem said, it's fucking stupid, so who knows who's right or wrong.
You know what I use my spacebar for?
What?
Idle workers.
Oh,
Me too.
That's
How
pretty
sick is
interesting.
that?
Ooh.
Because it's always available. You know, just bam, you press the spacebar.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
about
idle workers.
what about F1? You got rid of that?
Why
you-
would like you want that for cameras? Otherwise, it feels
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, that's what you want for
Yeah.
cameras. Because
I
I
don't
can't
know.
reach F6,
Yeah.
so I can only do my first 5 bases anyway. I figured otherwise I could only do 4. That would suck, you know.
Well,
and
I
that's
guess
why
I'm.
Harstem normally doesn't go beyond 3 bases because F4 is kind of far away.
I don't know. I guess I'm more agile with my end than you because I reach F7, man.
yeah.
You reach, yeah, like I can reach F7, but it takes me a solid second.
No,
to
you
get
just
there,
do the split with your pinky and your index, man.
Yeah, I used
What?
to have my head on 9.
Mate, I can only reach F4 when I do that. I need to use my thumb to get to F7.
Well,
Look at this.
yeah, okay, nice.
Wait, can you see anything at all?
Yeah,
No,
we
don't.
can see. Well, now we can't see anything. Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
it's
wait a
completely
second.
black.
Kevin, is that the Razer Black Widow keyboard?
No, it's the Steel Series.
It sure does
6
look
GV2.
like the Razer Black
Ah,
Widow cube,
s-
Kevin.
So that's why your results have been off lately.
Okay.
Look at this.
Jesus.
Control. This is my index. I can reach F5, but this hurts. F6 I can. Look, I go like this, and I can reach F8 with my thumb. Yeah,
Oh well.
See that?
You know.
that's sick. Look at this. F4, F5, F6. This really hurts. And I
Oh.
can't press it. I can barely press it.
Oh, okay. Well. Thank you for the explanation, guys. If you're struggling, use idle probes, a spacebar, and then F1.
Yeah, and you don't
F2,
need
F3.
F2 anyway. The
Yeah.
all army. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Do you,
Or
I use that one a lot though.
do you have it re-keyed for something?
No man, I
The
don't
what?
use that shit. It gets my observers out of position and it messes with my warp prisms.
You know what's bullshit is the queens do not get moved, but the observers get moved. For the all F2, the all army, that's bullshit, right?
Like
Queens are
That would be
fighting
so-
units.
that would be so
Observers can't
useless
even
for Zerg.
attack.
it would be
There's
useless
not
for
fighting
Zerg.
units, desRow.
Yeah, no, but what?
Like-
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's not right. Like we should be able to choose what goes into that. No.
That could actually be a good idea. The biggest issue with that I have is like the moving my links away from the watchtowers. That's fucking annoying.
Yeah, of course. All right, moving on to the next question. How important are camera hotkeys, and how to train oneself to use them? Xenocider.
I mean, this isn't really a day 9 show, right? I'm sure you could probably Google that and find it out.
No, but I am just saying, like, do you think like it's a deal breaker? Like, if you were a coach, would you really recommend people to use it?
I would force these.
Yeah, Of course,
Yeah.
you should use it because there's absolutely no loss from using it, and it follows the StarCraft mentality of optimizing your gameplay by minimizing your hand movements. So, yeah, you wouldn't want to click on your minimap with your mouse because that would just not make sense. Of course, you would want to use camera hotkeys, but if you want to learn how to use camera hotkeys, I mean, I'm sure Day 9's probably done like a 30-minute video on it, explaining it way better than I ever could.
All right, cool. Who is the most overrated foreigner, and why is it Harstem? Mini.
I don't know, man.
I know. I didn't know people thought he was good. I don't think he's overrated. He's quite good. He beat Snoot some time ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost beat Cass.
Mhm.
Almost beat 4GG in WCS qualifiers.
Well.
There's nothing that says Foreigner Hope like almost beat somebody else.
Yeah.
Rip Harstem, rip.
You know, overrated though? You wanna know who's underrated?
Who?
LVP.
Oh God, why?
I think she's quite very good. She's Grandmaster from North America.
That's
When I
everything.
went to the root house, I started playing on the North American server. I went like 6-0 and then I lost to a guy in Platinum and I was done.
Yeah.
So I think North America is a lot harder than people think, and reaching Grandmasters there isn't too easy.
Yeah, honestly, I think only a few pro players in NA could reach GM right now. Like I, off the top of my head, I'm thinking like Intense, Neeb, Vibe.
Have you heard of No Regret?
No, who's No Regret?
He's a decent Zerg player.
Oh, I seen a video of him the other day.
Oh yeah, me too. Is this the guy in the interview with the hat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you want to
yeah,
share
I'm
the
a big fan
video
of
with
that
us?
guy. No.
share the video. Like, it's just an interview with him. Like, you can just Google it.
Okay. Well, I thought it was relevant to what you were gonna say, Harstem, but I guess.
I wasn't gonna. I just said I saw an interview with him. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay,
You
cool.
thought Harstem was gonna start talking shit, didn't you?
No.
You want drama, desRow?
Yeah.
I never said such thing. I never. No. All right. Do you guys think Archon mode will bring more casual players into the game? Do you think there could be a professional scene made out of Archon mode? Why?
No.
A professional scene made out of Archon mode.
Well, okay, maybe that one's a stretch, but do you think?
I think that's a stretch. I think there might be tournaments every now and then. Sure. Just I think it will be more popular than 2-on-2.
Yeah.
Will it?
Yeah, of course.
Well, 2v2 right now is dead completely. So yeah, hopefully.
I mean, Harstem,
Ar-
I'm sure you would play with a friend that's a girl. Then you Archon mode, you know, carrier.
That's something you would do, desRow.
That does sound like something you would do, desRow.
It's date night tonight, guys.
Yeah.
What are the plans? Let's play some Archon mode. Oh,
It could be a fun idea to let foreigners play versus Koreans, but the foreigners got to play in Archon mode. Me and Kevin could probably take out like Marine King or someone, and that guy is basically unbeatable. So yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Wait, what was the rest of the question?
Do you think it'll bring more casual players to the game?
I'm not sure. It might. It might. I'm not sure. That's a very difficult question. And I don't think we're the right people to answer that question.
Well, I think right now, the arcade system as it is right now is obviously not working for Blizzard. So that's the number one thing that you'd want to prioritize if you were Blizzard. Because there's just so many problems right now that aren't being answered. Like, you can't name the lobby. It doesn't feel personal. You know, there's just a lot of issues that feel like could have been fixed by now if casual player base was a priority, but it just doesn't seem like it is. So I don't really know whether Blizzard's looking to fix that in Legacy of the Void, but I would say that is definitely one of the biggest things they want to address moving forward, because obviously 1v1 is for the hardcores, and you know, that's not everybody's cup of tea for people that play StarCraft. So
Yeah, that's very true. Next question. Okay, we've answered that. Why is Zerg doing well in Pro League, but not an individual league? Dark Sue contributing to SKT winning the Pro League finals, but Linok, Dark Rogue, and Sulky are eliminated in SSL and GSL. Mini.
I got this one.
Yes. Yeah.
Because okay, so hold on. Let me open up Pro League now, real fast.
Okay. Take
So
your time.
what team was it? That SKT against what?
CJ? No, Jenner?
Yeah, so it's GNR against SKT. And they're like, okay, so we're about to play GNR. And they've got SOS and Cure. And they got Dream and the boys. And they're like, who the fuck would send out a Zerg in this balance? So nobody played like a single PvC or TVC for like a month. Then they see a Zerg and like, what shit, this race still exists? And then Dark had prepared, man. That's what I think happened.
Alright.
I think in the individual league right now, for SSL, there were 3 Zergs in the round of 8. I mean, two of them lost, fucking Maru and Stats, but out of the 8 in the round of 8, there were 3 Zergs and 2 Terrans and 3 Protoss. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's unfortunate that Linok lost to Maru and Rogue lost to Stats, but to be able to get to this point, I mean, in the SSL, it's a very hard tournament. You had to qualify, and that was just hard enough. And then after that, you know, so it's not completely unheard of for at least SSL for the results to be like this.
Okay.
You know what was the sickest result, or well, the most mesmerizing game out of the complete Pro League for me was Harsh against Rogue on Overgrowth.
Yeah, I like that.
This game, I was watching it together with you, wasn't I, Mini? Right. desRow, imagine you have Harsh as a player, and you
Yes.
get them on Overgrowth against the Zerg. What, as a coach, would you tell Harsh to do, knowing his skill set, knowing Rogue's skill set?
Find some gimmicky build to beat him with.
Yeah.
You know what my boy Harsh opens up with?
What?
Phoenix Colossus. The most standard play I've seen in my life. I couldn't believe it. And Rogue, like Swarmhost as well, it's Overgrowth, right? It's a good Swarmhost map.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there. There's no way a coach would ever allow this, right? So what I'm thinking happened. They're getting together, yeah?
Yes.
all sitting in a little circle, being like, "Who wants to play?" And Harsh like, "Well, coach, put me in." And you see the coach is like, "Harsh, I
Come on,
guess."
coach, it's my birthday.
I was like, it is his birthday after all, you know. Harsh, we can put you in. We'll find a good build you with the other boys, you know. Maybe Hero can show you something cool. Hero, you have a cool build for Harsh, right? And Harsh like, no, coach, can I play Phoenix Colossus? And the coach like, Phoenix Colossus? You mean 2 base all in? It's like, no, coach, macro. It's like,
I can take
Harsh. It's my birthday. Come on, coach. I was like, I guess. And Harsh goes off practicing, and you see the coach go to Hero. All right, prepare for map 2, buddy. That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So.
that's what it looked like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was insane. Like, I was so surprised when I saw that happening.
So basically, just Zergs are good at preparing in Pro League, and they can't really do it in solo leagues, or what's our?
No, you completely missed the point. I think the Zergs are doing okay in individual leagues as well. I mean, like I said, there's 3 Zergs in the round of 8. I mean, like one of them lost to Stats, who hasn't lost a game in Pro League in like 5 years, and then the other one lost to Maru, who just got beaten by Life in the finals of IEM 4-3. So it's very possible to beat Maru. I mean, Maru pulled out like the 6 racks or something, and the Proxy Reaper to beat Leenox. So I don't know what to say. I think Zergs are doing okay in individual leagues right now. It's not that bad. But then again, I'm a Terran, and
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
The Terrans cannot get nerfed, or else I lose any semblance of relevance that I don't have.
Hey, next up we have Miniraser. How strong is the love between you and Nanua? Why don't you two practice together, since you are both top 20 Swedish StarCraft players?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
No. Why?
Yeah.
What started it all? Why doesn't he? Why?
I think we get along okay now. It's not that bad.
Is that bad?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
I talked with him and Libo Chang on Skype some day ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There were no
Nano was actually pretty cool.
personal attacks. Yeah, I really hated him before he came back, but when he came back, I watched his stream and I thought it was funny as fuck, man.
Yeah, I love his.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking good, man. Especially when he plays Elfie or Kung Fu Banana.
What? All right. What will it take for SSL to become the dominant individual league in Korea over GSL?
Do you need tasteless and artosis for that?
Yeah.
Really? Is that
Yeah.
all?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like 100k extra on the prize pool. That would do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
How else are you gonna
I
get
can
the
guarantee
great
you it will
esports
become.
show?
Yeah. That's right.
That's kind of sad. If you could go back in time and stop yourself from doing one thing, what would you stop yourself from doing? Lebo.
Going on this show. Oh.
You could be asshole. Lebo.
Hooking up with Minnie's mom.
Minnie.
Why was that a mistake? I thought you were pretty happy with that. You always brag about it.
Yeah.
Let me put on the show
no,
right
I
now.
should clarify. For the 15th
So-
time. The first 14 were great.
The deal was like Libo really wanted to do anal, you know? But then she was like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it hurts. And Libo was like, no, it doesn't. She's like, okay, let me fuck you with the strap-on first. And Libo agreed to this. Yeah.
So,
I have
Oh.
absolutely no comment on what was just said.
Yeah.
so Minnie,
Yeah,
what would be one thing that you would go back in time to stop yourself from doing?
Can I only pick one?
Yes.
I've got two on my mind. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's not for the stream. I don't know. I have no regrets.
No.
Zerg, maybe. I
Alright.
think actually I would be a really good Protoss player.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good at using.
What about you, Harstem?
They are good regrets.
No regrets.
No recent ones?
There we go.
No. No regrets.
No one questions Kevin's decisions that he's made so far in life. They've all been pretty stellar.
Stellar decisions.
Yeah.
I think I would have put on my armor earlier though.
What armor?
What armor do you think, desRow?
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, for me, that would probably write the Facebook post about Warren Ripperino. Let's see, what else do we have?
Wait, sorry, who is Warren?
No. All right.
Wait, what?
No. All right. Do you
No,
think
what?
do you think all three IEMs qualifiers will be overrun by Koreans? Do you think a single foreigner will make it to IEM?
Yes, one.
Who?
A European. There's 3 spots for Europe, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some math, all right? What Koreans can play the European qualifier from America? That's Hydra, that's Bolt, that's Violet, and we have 4GG. That's 4 players.
Mm-hmm.
I think Violet is beatable by a lot of Europeans.
I've actually
think-
beaten him a couple times on the European ladder, and my CFC is horse shit, so...
That's what I mean. He lost to me.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, like... I want him to get
Bolt,
WCS.
I think, is beatable as well. I think 4GG is very good, but he can also, like, he's not unbeatable, and I think the same is with Hydra. I think all of them, probably 4GG and Hydra are the strongest right now, but today Nerdshow beat Hydra 2-0, and I don't know. I feel like they can all be taken down in big qualifiers, so I think at least one European will make it.
Okay. Fair enough. Xeno, what was it like being on Inside the Game when working with Wheat and friends for a bit?
Yeah, I mean, always loved chilling out with Wheat, Jeff, and the boys, and Suppy, so that was pretty nice.
Hey,
Is,
I heard some rumors. DJ Wheat unfollowed you on Twitter. Can you confirm this?
Did what? Sorry?
Did he unfollow you on Twitter?
Did he? No, of course not. That'd be
He
ridiculous.
didn't?
No.
Who did he unfollow? Someone was really sad about this. Oh yeah, it was Sasquatch. My bad.
Okay.
Well,
Now you know.
Harstem, will 2015 be the true year of Harstem?
Yes.
Why? What's different this time around?
Man, I don't know. Like, what am I supposed
What's
to answer
different
to
this time? Like, was the last 3 so bad, desRow?
Yeah.
I
Talking
mean,
shit on last year. Last year was pretty alright.
well, let's be real here. People always say you're gonna be the next big thing, and then
And then what?
And then what, desRow?
exactly. Then what?
And then
Yeah,
what?
you
What?
tell me, I think it was
What?
pretty alright.
Well,
Yeah,
I
me
mean, if we look at like Snood, Bunny, Naniwala, Huck, Stefano, even like if we go back to Hydra, man, they've won or they've made it deeper than you have, man.
Depends
Yeah,
deeper
they're
into
better
what.
than me. Like, what you want me to say?
Well,
I'm sorry for being so shit, desRow, but I don't live up to your standards, huh?
Man,
That's the year of
desRow.
desRow, how
Come
about that
on,
one?
man. What the fuck is this?
Why'd you have to be such a douchebag about it?
Why do
I-
you have
I
to
can't-
attack
I
Well,
can't
let's
yes,
rub
like,
it in. Last year wasn't so good, huh?
I can't believe this, honestly.
Not just last year, like last 3 years.
I've been supporting Kevin. He's had some emotional problems for the past year because
Yeah.
of this kind of stuff, these kind of comments, you know.
Like his dog died and stuff, and like now fucking you attack him. Shit, man, he's not had it easy.
Oh my god.
I really don't get this, desRow.
He's by
I-
far
you
the
asked
best
me on the
mentally
show.
challenged player I know. Like,
Is
By
this
a
why you
big
wanted me
margin.
on the show? Is this like, oh, we can make fun of Harstem not being a year again?
this is just me and
Is this your...
I'm
funny.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry you misunderstood my question.
Oh,
and I
it's
was
okay.
just okay.
I mean, like, my perspective on Kevin completely changed once I realized he had a mental illness, and
yeah, me too.
I don't think it's fair to make fun of him for that.
Mhm.
No.
Mhm. Well, guys, I think we've done it all. There's no Patreon call-ins this week. My favorite time of the show is not
Wait,
gonna happen.
I think we're missing some questions, man.
Yes. Do you wanna? I don't think so. I did everything on Reddit and everything on Twitter, man.
What about of the 4, who's the most handsome?
Oh,
Well,
someone asked that. Well, how
Yeah.
can we? I mean, I don't
Oh,
know.
the answer is already clear.
And who's that?
Well, you already know the answer as well, desRow.
I'm not sure. I know.
How do you not know this, Joe?
Well, I mean.
Okay, I was about to make some. I was about to say something really.
All right. So let's just cut our losses and thank you everyone for being on the show. Let's do the final shout outs. Lebo, why don't you start?
Yep, sure. Really enjoyed being on the show, as always. Got my boy Kevin and Minnie here, and of course, always the great desRow. So yeah, thanks for having me on. If you'd like to support me, please follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/ggzeno. And thanks to my team for supporting me, Evil Geniuses. You can check them out at I believe it's myeg.gg or something like that. I don't remember the website. But yeah, check EG out, evilgeniuses.gg.
All right. What about you, Victor?
Well, I'd like to make a shout out to my team, IMG, Imaginary Gaming. I thought that was... do I have anything fun to say? No. No, I think that's it. Thanks to all my practice partners for helping me stay in shape as well.
What about you, Harstem?
All right. I would like to thank you for having me on the show, desRow.
Yes.
I had a lovely time, and I'm happy that you convinced me to get on once again.
Of course.
I hope everyone enjoyed it as well. So
Yes.
thanks everyone for watching this amazing show. I would also like to thank my sponsors.
I can see like the yellow in your face that you pulled up the Fnatic website.
What are you talking about? Kingwin, MSI SteelSeries, ISO, Avast, Azubu, and DXRacer.
Yes.
And I would also like to make a big shout out to all of my fans and my coach, Nuka. Thank you. That's it.
All right. I want to give a shout out to our Patreon supporters. There's a few that are really supportive. Riamar, Nightfallyo, Zelazam, and of course everyone else that you can read in the scrolling text in the corner. I want to thank everyone for watching. Again.
Oh, I have another shout out. Can I do?
Yes.
I
Sure.
would like to make a shout out to my fantastic Counter-Strike Go team with Yet, Fan, and Frederick for carrying me through Silver 2 to 3. Okay, you can continue.
All right. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Huck wasn't here this week, but we still had a lot of fun with these what future clowns. Anyway, no, just kidding. Everything was in good fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. Shout out to my sponsors, Corsair, Asus, Cheers for Gaming, G2A. We'll be back next week with another episode. The VODs will be up a little bit later today, and I hope you all had a lot of fun and have a good week. All right, we're done, guys.